morning, 5:30 a.m., Delhi. A girl woke up at morning and started to jog in the streets of Sangam Bihar. It's a special day for her. She gonna attend the ICS interview. Her hard work going to get a destination soon. It's 10 a.m. The girl attended the interview and she got a choice to be a part of IFS, Indian Foreign Service, or IAS, Indian Administrative Service. She told her decision that she wanted to be an IAS officer. They told her, "Miss Chaya, you're selected as an IAS officer." She is happy. She went home and called her father and told, "Dad, at last, I'm selected. I got two options, to be part of IAS or Indian Foreign Service. I chose IAS." Her father asked her, "Congrats, Chaya. Why didn't you choose IFS, my dear?" "Dad, I told you, I want to be a civil servant who want to serve India by being in India." Nation Today News Channel. Chaya IAS, the first female collector for Haryana State, Karnal district. She started her own mission, Balika Bachana, to save girl child to not go in wrong roads and complete their education completely and lead their future life happy. The criminal group's names came into light and Chief Minister told he will give his full support to Miss Chaya IAS to do good to people. Recently, Education Minister's son Chandradeep name is registered in the case as he is selling these girl children to others as slaves. All the people are protesting him to arrest and punish him. The people are appreciating Miss Chaya for her great work. Collector Office in Kabul. Chaya got a call from a school. They invited her on March 8th as a guest to be a role model to all the students. She told, "Sure, I'll come." She got a call from her father. "Chaya, really a good work. I'm proud of you. Your welfare ideas are good. I wish you should achieve your next goal." "Yes, father, I will." Other side, CM office. Chief Minister was busy in a meeting. His secretary got a call. He bent down to one of the ear of Chief Minister and told, "Sir, Anand Singh has come to meet you." The meeting completed. Anand Singh came. He's very serious about what CM told to Chaya and his son's position. "CMG, please help my son to get out of this case. I will give 7 crore for this." "Listen, Anand, your son did a mistake. As educational minister, you didn't educate your son first. That's problem 1. And second one, I always support the powerful and truthful people, not for the people who goes in adharma. If you can't digest this and want to do something, I have your crime records. Keep it in mind." And in before meeting, we decided to remove from portfolio and be a member of this party. "Namaste ji," told Anand and left the office. He made a call and with an evil smile, he got into his car. The car got blasted. All the news channels are covering the news which happened near the CM office. The police investigation was going on. They don't have an idea, is it a blast which is made by terrorists or Maoists or any local gang? Chief Minister told his concern towards Anand's family and said, "I will not allow CBI to take up this case. Our police finishes the case within 5 days. Other side, Chaya got a call from higher authorities that she got a promotion to New Delhi. She needs to join by March 10th. It's March 8th. She went to Aurora High School as she was invited as a guest on Women's Day. All teachers welcomed her and wished Happy Women's Day. Later, she was invited to give a speech. She came onto the podium. She told students, "I will not give any speech. Let's discuss about some things, okay?" Students with an ease, they raised their voice and told, "Okay!" New Delhi, Collector Office. A group of farmers arrived to ask Chaya help. They waited for an hour. Chaya came to office. She saw the farmers and asked them what is the problem they have. One of the farmers Asif told, "Madam, we have shortage of water. There is a tank in our village, but some corporate people are using it for their industrial purpose. They had taken the land which is granted by government. Please help us." Chaya asked, "Do you know the industry name?" They told, Anand Oil and Gas Industry. I will take care about it. It is my duty. You shall go to your village. She asked her deputy collector, whose industry is it? They replied, Ma'am, it is Haryana's Educational Minister Anand Singh's industry. Okay, we shall replace the hell with heaven. Ministry of Industries Office, Delhi. Chaya went and met Irfan Tahir, Industries Minister. Miss Chaya, really great work. I think you came here for help, I guess. Yes, sir. Please help the farmers. Anand Singh's industry is polluting the village. Okay, Chaya. Already he is dead. His son Chandradeep is under custody. Anybody else in the family? Yes, sir. His wife Anuradha Devi. She takes care about these companies. Then wait. We shall take action. After few days, even the industry got closed and Chaya became the most admired person. The people even ready to do anything for her. She went to every village and checked that everything is good. She increased the literacy rate in New Delhi. She got Seva Award. One day, she got a call from Nation Today News Channel. They request an interview at 8 p.m. on April 5th. She accepted the request and told, I'll come. On the other side, Faridabad, Haryana District Jail. A constable was checking all the jail rooms and he stopped at one room. There a person was towards the wall and scratching the wall with his bleeding fingers. Constable went in. The person stabbed his fingers into the constable's neck and killed him. That person shouted, My father is killed. My mother is also jailed. I should avenge my revenge. Chandradeep escaped from jail to kill Chaya. It is 7:40 p.m. A car arrived at Nation Today News Channel headquarters. A lady got down from the car with graceful eyes and grateful habits. It is Chaya IAS. She moved to the interview hall. The host was Rihanna. She welcomed her and they made some preparations for the interview. Meanwhile, Chaya got a call from Siya Ranjit. She answered the call. He told her that Chandradeep escaped from the jail. He may harm you. Be careful. Within 8 hours, we gonna give you protection. This is a challenge issue. Be careful. The interview gonna start in few minutes. Rihanna is prepared with her questions. Chaya is confident and fearless about the obstacle which is going to arrive. On the other side, police passed Chandradeep photo to all railway stations and bus points. The interview started. Rihanna asked Chaya,
Ma'am, didn't you ever get scared about what is going to happen if you do this particular thing?
Chaya with a smile, she replied, Once my father said, don't think about the future. If you want to do good, no one will decide your future. Only karma decides it. If it affects in a bad way, your clever way of response to your problem gives you relief.
Wow, that's a really great line, ma'am.
Just call me Chaya.
Okay, Miss Chai. Could you tell us about your childhood and studying age?
I'm from Hyderabad. Actually, I'm in America for 3 years. I came back here after my grandmother's death. My grandfather was alone, so me, my sister, and my mother came to India. My grandfather used to tell me stories of his experience as a doctor in times of 1930 to 1940s and told great stories of our freedom fighters. I got inspired by those stories, and later my interest on India and these stories decreased. I was joined in St. Mary's School from 7th class. There was a social teacher who made me again get inspired on my nation before I thought to go to back near my father. I told one day to my father about these all. He told me one thing, that never and ever you should forget about your own nation. We should remember that we are in this position due to our nation. We should be proud to be Indians. I just ignored. But as I told before, my social teacher regained the inspiration on India. It laid a great foundation stone which made me to be in India and strive for India. I asked my teacher, what is the way to follow my goal? She told me, Chaya, then try to be an ICS officer, know about it, and achieve your success. I listened that and started to know what should we do to become an ICS officer. My age was 14 when I asked her this question. My graduation completed, and I chose MPC and started to make practice tests like RIBES, SSC, and etc. One incident happened on the day of mains. That morning, there was a fight between my brother and another person. They were going into the fight. I just went to stop the fight. My hall ticket was in my hands. The other person pushed my hand out. My hall ticket torn. I should thank God. I had a soft copy, so I made a print and went to exam. Let us take a short break, told Rihanna, and they had a break. A man ran and came near Rihanna. He told, Ma'am, latest news. Dr. Shivraj Singh is going to participate in coming elections. Chaya comes in middle and asks Rihanna, who is he? She replies, he is the first son of Anand Singh. Chaya tells to herself in mind, there is one more tiger to be investigated. Rihanna, I should leave. There is an urgent work. Let us telecast tomorrow. Chaya told Rihanna and left. They were going on highway. Some rocks were put on the road as no vehicle can move front from that. Security got down and moved the rocks, and they moved ahead 10 kilometers. Then a sailor dashed her car. The car went straight to transform. March 8th, Aurora High School, Haryana. Chaya was communicating with students. She asked them, anytime did you all got threatened? All told yes. Then she asked the reasons. All told some reasons like for a horror movie, ghost, parents, teachers. But a girl told she was threatened when someone tried to hit her father. Child listened it and called her up on the stage and asked her what had happened. The child told, once my father complained against a factory. The factory people came home and beaten my father. She said to her, your father done a good thing. You should be strong and believe in karma. My father even told me there is a super spirit known as karma. It will return what you will return. At last, she asked her the factory name. She told, Shivraj Chemical Factory. She told her, I will take care. 1 year later, 2018, 21st April, Telangana, Medchal. A man near a tea stall was reading Telangana Today's newspaper.
Medchal new collector, Chaya IAS. She done many good things to people and without fear. She brought the scams and crimes of politicians into the light. Many politicians are in fear due to she may be under a deputation.
Collector office, Medchal. Many cars arrived. From one of the car, Chaya gotten down. She had full courage and braveness in her eyes. She moved in and signed as the district collector of Medchal district. She took some pending files and she read some of it. In that main name is Ayyappa Swami, a businessman and CEO of Cargo Pharmacy. He done a scam. He promised the farmers that he will provide the jobs for their future generation if they give their lands to Cargo Pharmacy. He written a bond and made them to sign. But after that, he changed the promise words in the bond paper and didn't give the jobs to the farmers' sons. Some of the children done suicide, but some filed case, but they lost in the court. Ayyappa Swami known about this and called to Chaya and gave warning. She didn't talk anything. She cut the phone. Her secretary saw and she asked her, Ma'am, I heard many speeches of yours, but ever did you afraid of the situation? Chaya just regained some situations which had happened. 2017, after a car dashed Chaya's car. A person got out from that sumo. By that time, S.R. Ranjit came with his team and arrested the person. That person was none other than Shivraj Singh. Ranjit took statement from Chaya and registered FIR as Section 307 attempt to murder. Chaya told the situation which had happened to her in Delhi to her secretary. Secretary asked her what had happened to Chandradeep. Chaya replied, he escaped from the jail. Still now police didn't find him. Chaya collected evidence and even took report from the farmers who are affected and filed a case against Ayyappa Swami in court. Chaya asked a public prosecutor for help. That person helped her and she won the case after some days. Chaya successfully closed the industries which are in her list, which are harmful for people. Some months ran away. Chaya done the good things, helped the children to study. She increased the literacy rate of Medjal. By her achievements and good things to the people, government gave a promotion letter to Chaya as a personal secretary for Chief Minister Damodar Reddy. Actual story is going to begin over here. With support of Chaya, Damodar got a good fame and name in the society. Chaya planned a manifesto for coming elections. She made the manifesto so powerful and different to gain the people's attention. She gave 100% guarantee for the winning in the elections. Then came a donation from central government to state government for People Welfare Fund, an amount of 100 crores. Damodar and his ministers kept 10 crores for the fund and transferred the amount to their maids and drivers' account and bought some lands and other properties. Chaya known about it and she sent a resignation letter for moving out of IAS job. She went to home after many days. She went near her father and told about these. Father told her, "See Chaya, a government officer means not a slave to the government. He is a person who enforces the law and order and keep under his control. You should do the same. The pen is powerful weapon than all. Your signature decides the future of many people." Meanwhile, she got a call from her higher official. Even he forced her to not resign. She again took the resignation letter back. She called to her one of the friend Varun IPS. She gave the information about these politicians and they took ahead. Damodar known about these and told Chaya, "I'll give you 3 crores. Leave it and join the hands with me." Chaya refused it and shown a recorded video of their footage and told, "You're going to jail very soon." Damodar just laughed and went away. On the other side, Haryana. At last, the police got a criminal in Anand Singh's bomb blast. They took that person and tortured him and at last told the name of a woman, Chaya. He told Chaya planned and gave an amount for me and made me to do this. All were in shock. They went near the chief minister and told the news. He was in a shock. Chandradeep came to the CM office and told CM, "I must kill Chaya and avenge my father's death. She made my family to be in jail." Police arrested him and put him in jail. Chaya collected these evidences and tried to put a petition in court. Damodar sent some people and burned that evidences. Chaya got discouraged and her mind was not working properly. She was in a dilemma. She went and sat in a court. Then police arrived to house and told, "You're under arrest, Chaya."